What's the word? What's the word? What's the motherfucking word? Today, we're here to talk about this shit y'all be talking about with these damn rings. All this shit, ring culture, all that shit. That shit don't get you in the Hall of Fame. Get in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. Now, if you know and if you don't know, let me go and lace you up. It's been a lot of talk going around here recently, since Skip Bayless done cooked all this shit up for LeBron. But this shit only be for LeBron. They only talk about this shit when it comes to LeBron. If you don't got the rings, they pretty much saying you can't be the GOAT. Now, they make it seem like having rings is everything. But let me tell you this. If rings were everything, why don't they get you in the Hall of Fame? At the end of the day, you still have to go out here and put up a good resume with the rings in order to be in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. Or you just got to go out here and put up a good resume, period, and not have a ring and make it to the Hall of Fame. Now, let's go down this list of these NBA players who got all these rings but ain't in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. Y'all get in here. And then after that, we going to see at what point per game does the cutoff pretty much start for the Hall of Fame. We gonna get into this shit because y'all let me know what's gonna get you there. The rings or your accolades, your personal motherfucking accolades or your group accomplishment. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. So starting off number one, y'all always like to bring up Robert Horry. This nigga is not in the Hall of Fame, fam. Big Shot Rob, yeah, that's what y'all call him, is not in the fucking Hall of Fame. With 7 rings, he's not in the fucking Hall of Fame. You feel me? I digress. Clearly, them 7 rings wasn't enough for them to say your career was Hall of Fame worthy. Let's go to the next person. The next person, I don't even know who the fuck this is. Jim Luskotov. Now, I don't know who he is, bro. He played with the Bill Russell them on the Celtics, but Kinfolk got 7 rings too. He is not in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. So clearly, all them Celtics people, even though they had all them rings, don't mean you getting in the Hall of Fame. If you was just the person on the bench, you're not getting in. If you didn't put up enough points, you're not getting in, even though you got 7 rings. 7 rings. 7 rings. Now, next we got Derek Fisher. Y'all forget to mention Derek Fisher on them Laker teams, bro. Y'all be talking about Kobe on so much, but Kinfolk got just as many rings as Kobe Bryant. He got 5. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. 5 rings, no Hall of Fame. No Hall of Fame, fam. No Hall of Fame with 5 rings. He had this many. I'm talking about Thanos. He ain't in the Hall of Fame. We go to one of these guys that played with MJ. Mr. Steve Kerr. 5 rings. Not in the Hall of Fame. You ain't averaging up there, dog. The 5 rings are pretty. Yeah, they look good on that hand. They do. But your career doesn't measure up to what these guys did, like an Allen Iverson with no ring. You feel me? We want him in the Hall of Fame because this guy is great. You feel me? The rings didn't make him great. What he did made him great. You feel me? Not the rings. Okay. We moving on. John Sally, and we love John Sally. You feel me? Part of them bad boy Piston teams. You feel me? 4 rings, man. Not in the Hall of Fame. John Sally was no slouch, but didn't do enough, individually to, get into the Hall of Fame. You feel me? Kinfolk got 4 rings. The same amount as LeBron. But he's not in the Hall of Fame. We gonna keep going on. Horace Grant. Another guy who played with Michael Jordan. Another guy. Did not make the Hall of Fame. And y'all can't lie. Horace Grant is one of the ones that, hey, he had a career. You feel me? It's just shit. Hey, his low years outweigh his high years because his high years, Kinfolk was a prime real estate power forward in the league. You feel me? But did not make the Hall of Fame, and he has 4 rings. And he got a mediocre career. You feel me? And 4 rings. He still didn't make the Hall of Fame. Still didn't make it, y'all. Still didn't make it. And last but not least, we got Kurt Rambis. 4 rings. Played for them Showtime Lakers, man. And he didn't make the Hall of Fame. All right, we're going to get into points per game. Now, The highest point per game average, bro, that we have that is not in the Hall of Fame is 20.1. And let me tell you who these guys are. You feel me? Other than that, if you done average like them 21 points or some shit like that, bro, you are in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. You feel me? Like, all it takes is you to average 21 points for your career. You feel me? Now, we got Glenn Big Dog Robinson coming in at 20.1. All these shit is like right there on the dot. You feel me? Then we got a guy named John Drew. He's an older guy. I don't know exactly who he is, but some of these old folks that's ancient might know. You feel me? Average 20.1 round up pretty much. Then we got the big dog Gilbert Arenas. You feel me? 20.1. Then we got another guy named John Brisker, 20.1. Then we got, honorable mentions like Tom Chambers, who averaged 18.1, and also Antoine Jameson, who averaged 18.5. Now, this list that I read out, you feel me? These guys have no rings, but if they had averaged 21 points a game, pretty much, they would be in the Hall of Fame based on their accolades, bro. That's crazy. But 7 rings or no amount of rings guarantees you anything to the motherfucking Hall of Fame. So the weight that y'all be putting on these motherfucking rings, like, bro, the Hall of Fame don't respect it like that. You feel me? They out here taking individual accolades over this ring shit. So I don't understand where y'all be going with this ring culture, bro. A lot of the times, don't get me wrong, the rings do add to the motherfucking legacy, but they not the end all be all. As you can see, there's people out here goddamn with no rings that done average 25 points that are in the Hall of Fame. But you got people out here with 7 rings that done average 8 points and not in the Hall of Fame. And y'all will sit here and be like, oh, where you average 8 points? That's my motherfucking point. That shit matters more than them fucking rings. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about my little goddamn 1-2 I just put together. Y'all think they tripping out here with this ring culture? Or y'all really think these rings matter that much, and that's what, in the grand scheme of things, determines your legacy? But the Hall of Fame don't think that. But y'all let me know what y'all think, bro, down in the comments, man. And to then, I holla.